Alright.
So what are you gonna play?
I'm playing Dragon Age.
You know
Alright,
exactly what I meant.
time to play some Dragon Age. This is the greatest game ever. Ever.
You know exactly what I meant. What are you playing?
I'm playing Dragon Age
Chantry
Origins.
teaches us
No,
that it is the
goddammit.
hubris
What
of
are you
men
playing?
which brought the Darkspawn into our
What character
world.
are you making? You goddamn.
The mages
Well,
had
you need
sought
to
to
say
usurp
what are you going
heaven,
to play in the game.
but instead
Shut up.
they
No,
destroyed
never
it.
mind.
I'm going to play the same thing I always play. I am going to play the human noble rogue. It's the same
They
thing
were
I always
cast
play.
out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
No, I only ever play magic users in
They returned as
Inquisition.
monsters,
In Inquisition.
the
and
first
everything
of the
else.
Darkspawn.
But, you know. In Origins, I only ever play as a rogue.
They became a blight
Because
upon the
everything
lands,
else sucks.
unstoppable and relentless.
Tell me more, Duncan. Tell me more.
The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Shane's cousin. Not Shane's.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
I know, right? It's a good game. It's just so wild. Ooh, ow.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil.
Okay,
We
so
have
that's an
watched
area
and
where they
waited for the
retcon. They say it's been
Darkspawn to
4 centuries
return.
since that victory, but
Those
like
who once called us
the way they're telling
heroes
the story,
have forgotten.
it's as if they were talking about the first blight, but
We
4
are few
centuries
now,
before was the
and our
fourth
warnings
blight.
have been
This is the
ignored for
fifth
too
one.
long.
But they retconned a bunch of stuff. It's weird. Like how they had these great ideas at the beginning of the game, and had to. I don't think they were expecting the game to be as successful as it was. So
For I have seen with my own eyes
they had
what
to.
lies on the
beef up a
horizon.
few things. Okay, I need to turn off blood splatter because that is
Oh yeah, I forgot
Maker.
about what's that?
that is
Help us
annoying.
all.
It's like you've been hit with red paint, thick, nasty red paint.
We'll see what it is that all of the characters have just tried to rob a convenience store.
Alright, so bringing the sound down just a touch. Okay. Alright. Now, female, noble, headphone, rogue. Can only start as a Kuzlin. Born to wealth and power, second only to royalty. Yeah, we'll see about that. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. My brother? What about me?
Greetings.
Alright. Skin. Your makeup needs to come down a lot, lady.
You got it set to horror.
Yeah, exactly. It's set to horror. Trollop. And those pigtails, a little weird. Eyes, eye color. Which one is it that I liked so much? It's gotta be that one. Yeah, alright. And then that's eye shape, hair. Zoop. There we go. Alright. What hair color do we want? Darker's probably better. That's too dark, too dark, too dark. That'll do. Alright. Next. I don't like the dark hair.
Greetings.
Too light. White? Too late. Too light. Ooh. That red's nice. We'll go with red. Alright. Dex. Cunning. Next. Alright. I want coercion.
Because I'm looking at it at a smaller screen and and just the way the armor looks, it looks like her arms aren't really attached to her body.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a doll. It's like kind of they're stuck on with that armor. I don't know. I always pick coercion first as a skill because I find that when you're the main character, it doesn't matter what locks you can unpick, what things you can kill. You gotta be able to talk to people.
Nah. Just leave him in the cage and let him die.
Yeah, leave him in the cage and let him die. Okay. I almost never use stealth because I'm bad. Dual weapon training. Which one do I want first? Dual striking. Which one do I usually take? Yes, I think it's this one. Okay. Play. Normal, because I don't really feel like I want a challenge. Alright. Time for the
For
best
generations,
origin.
your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the
Don't
lands
at me.
of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance.
It's a Twitter thing, don't worry about it.
When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and
We all ate
grandfather
cake.
served the
That's what
embattled
happened when we were
kings of your
when
land.
the Orlesian Empire was
Today, your elder brother
occupied.
takes up House Kuzlan's banner
I just
in
noticed,
service to the crown.
It's like snow.
Not
is
against the
falling
men
on
of
the
Orlais,
shit.
but against the bestial
It's a great
Darkspawn
game. It's
rising
fantastic.
in the
Game of the
south.
year.
I trust that your troops will be here.
Honestly, it looks like the Orlesians never left. Look at what they're wearing. Those pants, yo.
I apologize for the delay, my lord.
Okay, so
This is entirely my fault.
I
No,
knew
no.
the second I
The
started
appearance of
playing
the
this
Darkspawn
game
in
that
the
that guy
south
was a
has us
bad
all
guy
scrambled,
because he's so
doesn't it?
freaking goofy looking.
I only received the call from the king a few days
The
ago
one that was just
myself.
talking a second ago.
I'll send my eldest off with my
That guy.
men.
Arl Howe.
You and I will ride tomorrow,
Yeah,
just
Arl,
like
Arl
the
Howe.
old
Yeah,
days.
that guy.
True.
Okay.
He sounds
But we both
bad.
had less
He's
gray in
ugly.
our hair then.
His
And
like his
before
nose is
Orlesians,
huge. His
no.
face is blotchy.
Monsters.
It's like you know right away. They don't
At
want you
least
to like
the
this
smell
guy.
will be the same.
It
I'm
was-
sorry,
it was
Pop, I didn't
never
see you there.
Trying to
How?
break
You
the
remember
ground.
my
It was
daughter?
like,
I see she's become a lovely
I
young
mean,
woman.
I guess it technically
Pleased to
was,
see
but as
you
far as like
again, my
storytelling goes, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, let's rely on all the tropes.
Right. What does he want? Was I brought here for a reason? How much of a butt do I want to be? Do I want to be the good kid?
Be all the butts.
Be all the butts?
Can't go wrong with Snark.
Was I brought here for a reason?
Since your brother is leading our forces south and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
What? Why can't I go?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war.
Oh,
She'd
please.
kill me if I let you go.
Well, then
She's
send
already
her.
twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
She's a better fighter than you are anyway. If you don't send me, I'll kill you. Ooh, I like that. I'll kill you. I don't think I've chosen that one. I'm gonna have to do that.
Why do you have? a
Don't make me
notification
choose
bar
which of the
right?
women in my life to fight.
I have a notification.
Your mother
Oh,
has the stronger sword arm after
This
all.
new game requires
This
That-
is no needless
I got it.
task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here. So we must
So he
keep
does
peace in the
acknowledge
region.
that his
You
wife
know what
is
they
better
say
than
about
he is.
mice when the cat is away. Yes.
She was a ship
There's
captain.
also someone you must
Who is?
meet. Please,
the
show
Kuzlin wife.
Duncan in.
Eleanor, I think her name is. Yeah, she was a ship captain. What the heck?
It was an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyr Queen.
Your lordship, you didn't
Oh, is
mention
it the
that
guy
a
in
grey
the
ward
background?
would be present.
No,
Oh,
you'll see it.
Jesus.
What's going on?
Why is he naked?
Because I
course
modded
not.
his armor and it didn't
But a
work.
guest of this stature demands certain protocol. At a disadvantage.
Well, we're gonna be
We
dealing
rarely
with a
have the
naked
pleasure of seeing
Duncan
one
for a little
person.
while.
But
I'm
Brother
gonna have to
Al has
fix
taught
that.
you who the Grey Wardens are.
Screaming naked people.
I am definitely. Look at that.
It's supposed to be a porno.
Oh my god, I can't take him seriously. They're an order of great warriors, huh?
You're gonna have to rate this as R.
Well, it's not R. He's covered up, kinda.
He's not naked. He's wearing underwear.
He's wearing
Rated
underwear.
R, not
He's in his
X.
He's in his underpants.
They are the heroes of
That makes it
legend.
rated R, not X.
Ended the blights.
Yeah,
and
this is
saved the
true.
world. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna
no,
say
no,
that while
might
you're
be.
butt naked,
This is
huh?
my daughter we're talking about.
God, that's some red hair. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them? Perhaps that would get
That
me into battle.
discussion is closed.
You did
Meow,
just
sorry, Dad.
finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle.
I need to work on my webcam placement.
Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Puck, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
I suppose.
And don't strain my patience. In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Yeah, sure, okay.
We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked.
Go to hell.
We'll talk soon.
Not your errand boy. Alright, let's figure out why Duncan's naked.
Since you're figuring that out, I recommend you take your webcam and put it to the opposite side so that it's not covering up dialogue choices.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, so we're gonna exit really quick. Alright, we're gonna go OBS, and we're gonna move over. Alright. Mod manager. I do need to figure out a better placement for the webcam, though.
Did it fall over?
No, it's not that it's falling over. It's that it's, Yeep? Yeah, it's falling over. It's a little better. Yeep. The problem is, like, my hair keeps falling across my face, and what's the point of What's the point of having it? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I keep telling you, just cut it off like me.
Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully Duncan isn't naked this time. Duncan is still very naked.
Well, deal with it.
I don't want to deal with it. I'm not gonna stare at him naked the whole time.
It might just be because, like, the modded armor you wanted doesn't exist, so he's actually naked. Like, he's not wearing anything.
Well, it's supposed to... Well, that's possible.
And it's because, like, now it's saved that way.
Yeah. It's possible. Well, I guess Duncan's gonna be naked this whole time. Don't care about you, Stinky. Yep. Duncan's naked. Alright, Duncan, tell me about
I'm
the Grey
sorry,
Wardens.
but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Yeah, that's nice. Father can want me to do all sorts of things. I'm not doing it.
Very well. I doubt your father would mind a slight delay.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. We spotted a horde assembling in the Corpari Wilds not 3
I remember
weeks ago.
Duncan
Luckily,
looking-
King Kaelan took
Sorry,
us
what
at
was
our
that?
word and marshaled Ferelden's
I
forces
remember
quickly.
Duncan looking
The
for
first
that.
battles have already been fought. Your father and I must
It's been
move
a long
quickly.
time, so...
Yeah, he's supposed to look a little bit grayer, but not really. How many Darkspawn?
Thousands. Perhaps 10,000 or more in this horde.
Ooh,
Normally the
10,000.
Darkspawn stay in the deep roads. It bodes ill that so many risk the surface.
Bodes ill. Don't care how much danger they're in. Would you really
Of course.
recruit me?
You're young,
Sure.
skilled, and eager for battle. Also, I heard, the Grey Wardens do not recruit simply anybody, and I intend no flattery when I say you show promise. The old treaties allow me to conscript you even against your father's wishes, but I will not do so. Our order is too small to risk animosity with Ferelden's nobility.
I'm glad I am to hear it.
Oh, why are you
It's
still
tempting,
listening?
your lordship,
Go
but
away.
I'm content to see what other candidates your castle offers.
Did you really come see
I have
me?
only found a couple of worthy candidates in my travels across Ferelden. Your father invited me here, suggesting this Sir Gilmore. If he is not suitable, I will head south and join up with the king.
You know the king. Oh my
Not well.
goodness.
King Kaelan is an eager young man who has shown great wisdom in responding to the Darkspawn threat.
I've heard he is a bit enraptured with the Grey Warden legend, and that is why he caters to your order.
I wonder where he
How?
heard that.
That is unworthy of you.
He
A
only
bit.
repeats what we've all heard. Whatever the king's reasons, I'll take his support. The priority is defeating the Darkspawn before they threaten all of Ferelden.
I'll leave you alone now.
Until we speak again.
Alright. Time to wander the castle. Doors, people.
It shall be done.
I bet it shall be done. Uh-oh.
There you are.
Uh-oh,
Your
it's
mother
Sir
told me
Gilmore.
the town had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Are you looking for me?
Yes, I saw the Arl arrive. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again.
That was
And
a
is
random
threatening to
transition.
leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
You better believe it. I guess I'll go
That
get
would be
him.
wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know.
You better believe
Smart
I'm
enough
lucky.
not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled.
Of
Shall we?
course. To the kitchen.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
I don't need your help. I don't need a babysitter. Okay, we'll go to the kitchens first.
Go to the kitchen.
Yes, shut up. I mean, for an old guy, that's quite a butt. Are you okay?
I'm dying.
I see that. Okay, I need to change key binding. Can I change my key bindings? Where is movement? Right. Doesn't let me do that. That sucks. Okay. Where was I going? The kitchen, right? That is wrong way. That is also wrong way. What the crap? Oh, you know what? I think it was on the other side after all. There we go.
Good evening, my lady.
You know, for a hereditary,
For a what?
a hereditary, like, great castle that's been occupied for like 800 years or whatever, this place is falling apart. Like,
Yeah.
it is a crumbling ruin, and yet this is where they live. It's the kitchen! And the servants.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
Shaming them?
But mistress,
A little
it won't
bit.
let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll
They're
skin
second
both of
only
you
to
useless
royalty.
elves.
Their house is
Swear it.
freaking falling down.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
Yeah, calm down, old
You
lady.
and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder.
That's
That
my
beast
dog.
should
Don't
be
talk
put
about
down.
my dog that way. Ooh, that's a little cold.
If I locked it any tighter, we couldn't get in.
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Man, please. We'll get the dog.
I'm
Calm
okay with
down.
that.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Rude. Get out. You tell them to get out of the way and you won't get out of my way? Damn. There's my puppy. That was a goofy looking dog. Bark spawn.
Bork's fine.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I also don't like a dog looking like that.
Yeah, that's what they always look like. Oh, yes, you are. Good dog.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you?
Of course.
No wonder he
Pretty sure
keeps
this
giving
is
Nan
like you
fits.
didn't mod it.
No, that's what they've always looked like. They're goofy looking.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
The quintessential beginning of every RPG. It's time to fight some rats.
Shall we?
Kill the rat.
Plague
Gotta get that backstab crit on the rat.
As you say. Very well.
That looks like the last... Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Fierce god dog. My hound put me in danger.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is.
That doesn't even make
As soon
sense.
as
That
you've
is,
got your
the
Mabari
Kokari
in hand, I'll
Wilds
be
are
on my way.
literally on the
I'm
southern
to prepare for the
end
arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Ferelden. Hyever's in the north. How would they make it there? Alright, time to rob my own
shall
parents
do it.
blind. The fruit. What do we got? Blank vellum, don't care.
There he is,
Hi,
as
Nan.
brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
You keep a roast in there? Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
Yeah, okay.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
It's quite a mess, in fact.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Stop.
Oh, poor puppy.
Don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Yes, I am.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Rude. Alright, anything else I can steal? Ooh, yeah. Nope, no. Just servants. Alright. To explore the castle. Gotta play a rogue. Gotta unlock everything.
Very well.
Elf fruit!
As you say.
Deep mushroom! More deep mushroom! I don't even remember what I need to make that with. Ooh, cute cat. Can't interact with cat. That's bullshit. Alright. How do we want to do this? Who are you people?
The Terran and the Arl are leaving before dawn. It will be such a long night.
Servants' quarters. What's this?
It is begun.
Video? Hi, hi, hi. I don't like that. Whatever. Alright. Where's that going? Anyone up that way?
Good evening, my lady.
Yeah, good evening. Back to work. What's that there?
Good evening, my lady.
Very well.
These people have a lot of elf fruit.
Hello, what fruit?
Elf fruit.
Elf fruit?
Yes. Front gate, can't go through that.
It shall be done.
Is that like a hobbit pipeweed?
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's the Thetis version of weed. Main door. Hi, Dad. Naked Duncan. That's gonna drive me nuts.
What, underwear Duncan?
Yes. Alright. Place where we can get some lore.
As you say.
Talk to this chick. Don't really care. She's gonna want to talk about the Chant of Light. I don't care about the Chant of Light. Moving on.
Good evening, my lady.
Alright. More elf fruit? Nope, deep mushroom. So they do elf fruit and shrooms. That's all I'm seeing. Why don't you people have any armor? Iron ring. Vendor trash. Ooh.
It shall be done.
They have armor. It's hanging up like all over the place. You just can't interact with it.
I can't take it. Alright. Time to catch the guys in the middle of their card game. Ooh,
My lady, we were just,
We weren't doing nothing wrong. Playing cards.
well, the treasury's safe.
I didn't do nothing.
I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Did my father feel someone will steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
These are questions that I should know. You know, being the second in command or whatever. Whatever.
My lady is very kind to show us such lenience.
Of course she is. You're gonna die anyway. Can't get in. Let me in.
I shall do it.
Gotta go steal a key.
Good evening, my lady.
Alright. Go in Dad's office.
It shall be done.
Nothing interesting in here at the moment. I think there's stuff later.
As you say.
Culture of Ferelden. Hi, buddy.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to?
Yep.
History's boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright. It is boring.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson.
What? No.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Aw, ouch. I doubt that's possible.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
We read out the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
Damn!
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils.
You made that word up.
You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the Tournere of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elathea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence. Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elathea's men were defeated, Calenhad
What's wrong with
asked
that
her
kid?
to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
What was it found?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
Vaguely. Yes, during the lycanthrope.
Good. I'm
Lycanthrope.
pleased some
plagues.
of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
Jump from a band to a tiern. That's pretty
The
quick.
history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
The Orlesian occupation. Oh no.
During your grandfather's rule, of course, Orlais found it difficult to hold these lands. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ferry was the Tournere's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. True, but if you expect to rule simply on writ, you'll find yourself ousted by a coalition of angry Arls. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
No more lesson.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go.
I'm a
I
smart
doubt
mouth
they need
Hooligan.
any more distraction.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
I sympathize with that old guy a lot. Alright. Books. More books. What do we got? History of Ferelden. More books.
Is there an equivalent to the Lusty Argonian maid?
The Dowager... The Dowager Queen?
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah, the... God, I can't... The Dowager something. It's like a book or a codex you can find that is, yeah. It's not suitable for young squires. Alright, Mum's up there, so we're gonna keep going. Yay! Bunch of paintings. Who do we got here? I don't even recognize any of these people.
I got all excited. There was a husky on the map. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go tame that husky. And look at it, it's 8 years old.
Oh.
I'm not even bothering.
That's an old dog. It's an old doge. Alright, and that is back to the kitchen. We've done all that. Is there anywhere I haven't gone? I think that's pretty good. Alright, time to talk to Mumsy.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah,
oh, easy mistake to make.
I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled.
Completely unfamiliar to me.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Let's see, Nan's back at work. Giant rats in the larder. Nan said exploded. My hound ate the kitchen staff. Okay, it's obvious.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling,
yeah,
you remember Lady Lambert,
you played the Arcane Warrior.
Swine?
Yeah.
I think we last met at your mother's
I think I did
salon.
the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
One of the dwarf startings.
Yeah, I've done all the origins, but this one is definitely my favorite. Weren't you drunk? If you say so. Father sent me to find. Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hell, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
You look goofy. Go soak your head. Oh, kind of tempted. You could sleep with this guy if you like do the right choices and stuff. I think I've only done it once just to see what happens, and it's like
the right choices or the wrong choices?
Yeah, the right or the wrong choices. Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'll say fun.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady.
Mm-hmm.
You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her.
Speaking of Harlot, look at her makeup.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship.
The mom's
You should be
makeup.
proud.
Oh, okay.
Proud doesn't
She's
get
like,
me
oh,
any
I
more
see.
grandchildren.
Bleh. You're aware that we're at war?
Aware that my husband and son are about to ride off to battle and perhaps never return? Quite.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Darren, I will see you in Iona.
Frame rate's terrible. I don't
Perhaps
like
we'll
this.
retire to the study
Right,
for
that's
now.
fine with me.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Okay,
You
Mumsy.
should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Let's see. Why can't I go with Fergus and
I know
Father?
it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others
God,
ride
that
off.
makeup's so
But we
distracting.
must see to our duties first. You understand
Is
that,
that
don't
hair
you?
modded?
No, that's actually in-game hair.
Huh.
My character's hair is modded.
That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the hair is modded. I thought you were talking about the mom's.
No, the mom's looks really dumb and plain. I was talking about yours. And it looks
in
so,
the maker's hands now.
so much more.
We must cope
Yeah,
with
it's
best we
definitely
can.
modded. It's yeah. I have a bad feeling
As do
about
I.
all this, mostly because
Your
I've played
father
through it
and brother are
before,
marching
and
off to fight Maker knows
there's a
what.
good reason to have a
All the
bad feeling.
assurances in the world don't comfort me.
Genre savvy
But
character.
it wouldn't
Oh,
help
yeah.
us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty, and we have ours.
Are you staying in the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
What? You're the Terna. It's your authority. Whatever, as you wish.
I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I should go. What brought this
You've
on?
grown up so fast.
I should go.
And now Bryce is leaving you in charge of the castle. I suppose there's no point in dwelling on it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Yeah. Come on, Barky. I can't remember if I can open this door. Yep, okay. Anything I can steal? No. Alright. Time to kind of go find Big Brother. Can't open these doors yet. It's my bedroom. Yay! Nice bathtub. Doesn't look very comfortable. Jesus, that lamp seems a little unsafe. That's a lot of flames. I'm not gonna stand
What's
with
it
it.
attached to? Oh, okay, I see it.
It's a rope.
I
it's
just noticed, like it just hit me. Look how tall all the ceilings are.
Yeah, they are really tall.
It's like ridiculous. And the doors are like
enormous.
Fucking enormous.
Oh yeah. Can't steal anything from my own bedroom. I don't think I can go in Mom and Dad's room. Oh hey, I never noticed those paintings before. Cool. Well, how come Fergus and I don't get paintings? That's a jip. Let me in! Nope. These things are
It's
weird.
a really ugly carpet too.
Yeah, it is a really ugly carpet. It's the Kuzlin green. They've got this, like, their sigil is like a wreath.
A wreath?
Yeah, like, you know those Greek wreaths?
Like laurels?
Yes, thank you. The words, I can't. Fergus, where's Fergus? There they are.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
A
That
sword.
sword, Oren.
A
And I'll get
sword.
you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll
So,
be back
a
before
mid-sized
you.
dagger.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish
Punch
me
you
well.
in the gut. Let's see. You two are nauseating me. Just let me know when you two are finished. Blah.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to
That's
believe.
kind of a, like,
Now, love,
the way
no need
she's
to be
staring
grim.
at him is just like hero worship or something. Except they're both staring like over his head, not at him.
Eyes up here.
Eyes up here on the ceiling over my head. Let's see. Father wants you to
Then
leave
the
without
Isle's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards.
something
Well,
like
I'd better
that.
get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your
You
leave.
literally just told
Be
me to
well,
tell
my
him to
son.
leave.
I
You
will
could have
keep your
delivered the
faith
message
every
yourself.
day you
What the
are
hell? You could have delivered your message
I miss
yourself.
having both my children in one place before I leave? Not likely.
Are you telling me
Make us sustain
that
and
something
preserve us all.
doesn't make sense?
Watch over our sons, husbands, and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
What's a wench? Oh, for the men?
You would
What
say
the hell?
this
Why
in front
can't the
of your
ladies
mother.
have some wenches?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, make us breath.
Her
It's
face
like
is
living
so
with a pair
goofy
of small
looking.
boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, Mother dear.
I'm getting a wench
You'll
too.
take care of her, sister.
What are you
won't
talking about? Mother can
It's
handle
true.
herself.
They should be sending her, not me.
That's
She
what I
would
keep
scold
saying.
those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Sending me to bed like I'm a small child? What the hell?
If you should need any assistance in
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
Oh, I never did that. I certainly hope not.
Well, you know Father when he makes up his mind. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
Nah, I don't feel like it. Okay, I guess it's time for bed. Uh-oh. Ominous sounds. Ruh-roh. Puppy's upset about something. Dang, those underpants. He's breaking through my door.
Those seem like such non-functional underwear.
Mm-hmm. Go get the rats.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Break through my door. That's a problem.
Ugh.
Time to fight naked. Nope. Alright. That doesn't do anything for me. This. There. There he is. The body. Something I really hate that they've got going on in this game is there's this delay after you loot a body.
Yeah.
Or sorry, after you kill somebody, there's this delay on when you loot it. I think so, yeah. All the crits. Mommy!
Oh,
I had
God,
fighting
you remember
outside and I
where
feared the
Rex was, where you
worst.
had to wait for the body
Are you
to
hurt?
spawn, and then there'd be a little pouch.
Yes. I was about to ask you
They never
that.
got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
More importantly, why would they be stupid enough to attack with all of their crap like that? So you can clearly see who's doing it. Unless it wasn't them, and they're just being set up. No. I hate troops attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose?
Well, obviously.
Bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Ruh-roh. Maybe stay
We
with
must
the
find
All-Out.
him.
Let's check on an
And
Oriana
Drastic
and Orin.
mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Sure. After I steal your armor. There we go. That's much better.
It is begun.
Nice. No, loot it. Okay, fine. Alright. What? Oh, okay, there we go. No! Oh no! The first time I played for this, and like the second time too, I cried like a baby right here.
Innocence.
I cry every time.
Why would they do this?
I was not even taking hostages.
It's a baby.
He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers.
Baby.
Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Wow. Let me out! Oh shit. No! Let me. Oh, you bastard. Wait, all of that. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, let's not be punching people, lady. I do actually really like the some of the finishers in these games. The finishers, like the occasional final attack you make on somebody, the killing blows.
I shall do it.
Oh, dear Landra.
Poor lady. I think they're kind of cool. Some people are annoyed because the game sort of like it freezes and it takes control, so you can see this finishing move and then you move on. It bugs some people, but I actually kind of like them.
Can you hear the fighting? House men must be
It's
everywhere.
kind of hard to not hear the fighting. How can we get out of
The
the castle?
servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Yes, that's perfectly logical that he would be at the front gates. Well, father isn't there.
Listen, darling, we haven't much time. If we can't
No
find
time
your
for
father,
arguments.
you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I suppose. I want Howe dead.
Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.
Is there anything in here? Small round shield, don't care. Vendor trash.
The castle has fallen!
No
I'm
kidding!
getting out of here!
No, you're not. You're not going anywhere. Coward.
Yes, my lady. Here they come!
That guy's voice is so common in these games. Not the Dragon Age games. That servant's voice. It's like everybody.
It shall be done.
Delirium potion. Health poultice. Here.
Aldous.
Oh no.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Pile of books. This was not here before. Blank thumb. Don't care. Safe that was not here earlier. A healing potion. Where's Dad's gold? I need the gold. Oh shit. Shit's on fire, yo. Oh crap! Do not like these dogs. Fighting Mabari sucks. No curves. See if I'm going down. Mabari or
I do not fear death. I have nothing else to lose.
Alright. Have fun. I'm gonna stay up all night and then come to bed at like 3 and wake you up.
But we cannot waste more time.
We both know you cannot wake me up.
I'm gonna like wake you up and have a conversation and be annoying. Yes.
Honey, you realize that I won't remember any of it. I'll barely acknowledge it happening at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I shall
No
be
matter.
close to the treasury. The
I've slept
Cousland
through
family
more
blade lies inside.
Mm-hmm.
Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
As you say,
To the armory.
it shall be done.
Alright, so we have armor. Stuff I can't wear.
Very well.
Stuff I don't care about. Family chest. Take all. Sword. That is a big sword. Sword is still there. Oh shit.
Together we shall leave this place.
Alright. That way. Delete that guy. Did I go in here? Let me go. Let me go. Ow, 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 ow.
Face me, dare.
You guys got this, right?
Go, man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Hi, Poppy.
Don't worry about me, your ladyship.
Hi, Brian.
Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realised what was
Thank the
happening,
Maker,
it was
that's
all I
me.
could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Gotta find
When I
Father.
last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you.
Badly.
He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
Good luck, you dead ginger bastard. I don't know is how he got a mage. Alright. Rob him blind. Save him. Oh, I love those killing moves.
Very well.
Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Supposed to be so crowded? not the way I was supposed to go.
We must get out! We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
Uh-huh. Ruh-roh. Die is still watching. Time to go rescue Daddy. Oh no, Nan's dead. Good riddance.
It shall be done.
Oh. Pops, you don't look so good.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce,
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
No, yeah, almost, but how did you get here?
God, found me. Brought me here.
Huh.
And left you lying in your own blood? We must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, Bub.
A little bit.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes. Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone
So dramatic.
must reach Fergus.
Somebody.
Tell him
Gotta
what
get
has
to
happened.
Fergus. He'll be the new Terran, because that's the priority. How am I still
Bryce,
had
no.
something?
The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct.
Yep, he's still
House men
naked.
have not yet discovered this exit.
That is so
They
awkward.
surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
I probably
You
should
are
have checked to make sure
Duncan,
that mod was
The
working.
Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Can you do something about
Not
how?
here. There are too many men, and they seem as willing to kill me as they are all of you. Flight is the only option.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you, take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
What a bastard.
Anything.
Like, they're in the middle
What is
of
happening
dying,
here
and
pales
you're
in
like,
comparison
well,
to
I
the
need a
evil
price.
now loose in this world.
Kinda.
I came to your
kinda cheap.
castle seeking a
Cheap
recruit.
low.
The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
What? I won't agree to
Then
such
what
a thing.
else? How will you survive?
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
I
So
don't
long
wanna.
as
You
justice
can't make
comes
me.
to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Do you stay naked the whole time? Because, I mean, that's a compelling argument. What if Fergus is dead?
We will inform the king, and he will punish Hal. I am sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, Bub. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated.
Yeah,
must go.
okay.
For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
I will.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Oh, you better believe it.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor,
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Aww. I love you both so much.
And live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
Her eyelashes look weird.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Mm-hmm. Look at all that
Then
blood.
go, Pup.
Suddenly gushing out.
Warn your brother. You know that we love you both.
Uh-oh. They're coming!
You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Alright, time to go to Ostagar, and then I think I'll shut down for the night.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to
Or did
prevent
it?
the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's
No,
fitting we make our
Ostagar looks
stand
off
here,
like
even if we
elven
face a
architecture.
different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This
you're
blight
naked.
must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
I don't know, I mean, I need to fix the mod, but
King
dang,
Kalen.
he's nice to look
I
at.
didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Oh,
Not if I
King
could
Kalen.
help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother has already arrived with Highever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
He's not coming. He's dead. Oh, I
Dead?
should have chosen the third one.
What do you mean?
I need to play a sarcastic little
Duncan,
shit.
do you know anything about this?
Terran Kuzland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle.
It's such a
Had we not
serious moment,
escaped, he
but
would have killed
Duncan's
us
naked,
and
and
told
it's
you
weird.
any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we
Caleb
are
looks
done
like he
here,
should have a voice
I will
that's
turn
a
my
lot
army
deeper.
north and bring Howe to
It's a little
justice.
high
You have my
pitched.
word.
Thank you, Your
No
Majesty.
doubt you wish to see your brother.
Blah, blah, blah.
Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
Mm-hmm. When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
I'll think about it.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Bore you,
Your
huh?
uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty,
Love Kaelin to
I'm not
pieces,
certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the Tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Alright. I'm gonna
What the
finish
king
talking
said
to
is
Duncan
true.
and shut it down.
They've
I'll
won
meet
several
Alistair
battles
tomorrow.
against the Darkspawn here.
Take them very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with
Need
each
to fix his
passing
armor.
day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not?
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
The joining? What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Do we have to? What do you mean?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Alright, I guess that's enough for tonight. I am tired. The view's nice though. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Save game. New save. Tomorrow I will try to figure out what's going on with Duncan's armor. Yay! Alright, well, good night.